So we will remove a lot of that shrubby vegetation that's there now, and it will bring kind of the profile of the plant community a little bit lower, maximizing their view. All right, looks like Steve found some sort of big gas tank. Pulling it out of our Fox River here today. Good job, Steve. Need help? We're here doing a river cleanup today as part of our restoration for this area of shoreline at our project converting a yard to prairie and wetland sedge community here in Batavia. So here are some of the items that we've collected already, some bigger stuff. This is some sort of gas tank, tire here. These items are not uncommon when conducting cleanups on the Fox River. There are items large and small. Most of the time it's stuff like this. This is a top to a broken beverage bottle. So the human impact on the river and the communities for wildlife along the shore like this is really major. Fishing line is also a really big problem for wildlife. So for us, this is part of what's important to restore this area, not only for the river, but for this entire community here. So we'll see what else we pull out today. Hey Steve.
Hey Jenny.
Hey, what you doing?
Just over here magnet fishing.
Okay. See if you find anything.
Oh, looks like I might have got something.
Oh, nice. Something on there? What is that?
Looks like a snare trap. Yeah, that's a snare trap.
Wow, good find. Good thing you're throwing that magnet out there. Good job. Okay, so I'm listing all the species?
Listing all the species.
And pointing out where all of them are, or what's just some of them?
Just kind of general, fast.
Okay.
Nothing too in depth, you know, nothing crazy. It's just a quick educational video.
Okay.
You know.
You rolling?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, it's Jenny. I'm here at our Batavia yard conversion and riverbank naturalization project. This is the river garden, as we've started calling it. It's very near completion. So I'd like to just point out what we've done here, show you what species are here, and talk a little bit about the techniques that we've used. So most of what you see here, kind of at the top part of the slope, are sedges, water-loving, moisture-loving sedges. 3 different kinds: lake bank sedge, frank sedge, and fox sedge. These will be great at controlling erosion. As you can see, it slopes down to the river, so those root systems will hold that soil in place and do the job, and they'll also look really pretty and bushy, similar to this one that's fully established. So that will be the most consistent look here. Along the log, we have some flowering plants that will grow very large and have really pretty flowers. This is a native hibiscus called swamp mallow. So that's planted in little groups all along. There's also marsh blazing star, which has a purple flower and grows to pretty great heights and is very showy as well. So those will be featured in the front. Down by the edge of the water, you can see these fan-like plants here are clusters of native irises and sweet flag. So these will work well in groups and have flowers as well, purple flowers and white flowers. You can see these are planted in a colony all along this lobe. Down on the actual edge of the bank is water willow, which is plugged into the side. Again, great for erosion control, great habitat for fish and other wildlife. You can see this site already had some mature colonies of water willow, so we were grouping along where those were already thriving. There's another big cluster out there and another cluster behind. So all along, those plants are along the edge, and over here, one last plant to point out is our colony of Canada rush, which kind of swoops along here all the way down on the edge. That will actually grow up in the water. It'll be submerged and has kind of a nice delicate look and brings your dragonflies and damselflies. So here we go. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Hey guys, Jenny here, talking about a different section of our project in Batavia, our Lawn to Native Plant Area project. This area here is on the other side of the bike trail, getting closer to the river here. So the ecosystem's a little bit different. We call this our moist meadow. So a lot of sun here and a lot of hydrated soils. So our plant selection was different here than we used up above. So there's some kind of special species to point out that you wouldn't see up there. This one here is marsh blazing star, which will have a pretty purple flower. There's also bottle gentian here, kind of bringing this swamp white oak, and in some other kind of wet pockets over here. Also on the sides are swamp mallow. So those are plants that will thrive in these types of soils and these conditions here. So you can see from our planted area here, the majority of what you see are grasses. 5 different species of grasses, 4 different species of sedges too, especially along the logs there. These grasses and sedges are great for erosion control. That's one of the most important goals for this area, is to keep this soil in place and have those large root systems help control runoff and let that rainwater filter into the ground. So this planted area extends all the way to the river. So beyond what you see up above, there are more sedges down here, some more wetland plants. So this entire area will be serving our river very well and serving the ecosystem really well by controlling that runoff and controlling erosion too. So we are very near completion, so thank you for watching all of our videos.